touching so many countries, including our own. Back here, the situation inside Gaza is growing even more desperate. Food, water, and medicine are almost out. And for some, the journey to the south, where Israel says they must evacuate to, is just as dangerous as staying put. Richard Engel is near the Gaza border, covering that for us tonight. And Richard, there are very few safe places to go right now.
Absolutely. And even though this deadline that Israel set has now passed, Israeli officials are still urging the people in Gaza City, the blacked out city that you can see behind me, to leave now, that they should do this for their own safety. The Israeli military also specifically ordered the evacuation of 3 hospitals in Gaza City. The medical staff there are refusing, saying patients can't be moved, shouldn't be moved, and 35,000 people are now huddled at the Shifa hospital, which is the main hospital in Gaza City. The men sleeping in the parking lot, women and children inside, hoping that there's safety in numbers.
Israel has told Palestinians to evacuate Gaza City and head further south in the Gaza Strip to save their lives. Many are trying to leave now, but that's not safe either. This is what it looked like as people were driving on a road they told was cleared for travel. An ambulance was also hit. Heba Al-Attar and her family are heading out of Gaza City nonetheless. But she doesn't know exactly where they're going or how they'll get there. We're dying and everyone is watching. Shame on you, all the Arab countries. We were told to leave, but where? Where to go, she asks. They're shelling people on the roads too. Where are we to go? Heba is leaving a UN-operated school, in theory, a safe place. But the UN has also been told to evacuate, and did. Southern Gaza, where Israel is telling Palestinians to go, is hardly a safe haven. Khan Yunis, the main city in southern Gaza, bore the brunt of Israeli airstrikes today.
In your report, both sides ready for battle. Give us a sense of the scene there tonight.
Well, in Gaza, the city is blacked out. There are still people who are hunkered down in the city, but there is a great deal of anger. There's a great deal of nervousness. Many people say that they have no reason left to live. They think that this is it. I've spoken with Palestinians who fear that they're going to die tonight, tomorrow. There's a real sense of chaos. When you're in a city, it's almost hard to imagine unless you've been there.
That was a special segment on NBC, and they were talking about that the people of Hamas, they were told by the Jews to leave because, as you know, the war between Israel and Hamas is going to rack up. It's going to start. So the Jewish people are so nice to the Hamas people, the Palestinians. They're telling the civilians to leave because they're going to get ready to attack, Hamas. And I feel bad for the civilians in Palestine and in Israel because the civilians did nothing wrong. But unfortunately, the civilians live with a hostile regime in Palestine. The Hamas are very hostile, and because of that, the Jewish people have to go in to protect themselves. Now, I'm just appalled that there are people out there that are saying, being pro-Hamas, saying, chanting to bring back the, gas chamber. And I think that they're ignorant. You're ignorant to the fact that the Jewish people are very peaceful people, and you're not the one that started this war. Hamas did, and the Jewish people have to finish the war, because if they don't, then Hamas will be out of control. Now, what I'm surprised about is how many people are siding with Hamas over Israel. Israel is a very civilized country. Palestine is not a very civilized country. So do you really want the Palestinians to win, an uncivilized country, so they can push and pollute their personality on us? I don't think so. We're going to stick to Israel. So you young people, I would tell you to get educated, learn on history, because history is repeating itself with the Hamas-Israel war. This is not the first time Hamas and Israel are at war, and it won't be the last either. And what we have to hope for is that Israel wins, therefore a civilized world will still exist. Versus if Hamas wins, then an uncivilized world will exist. Now I know. I read some of what the UN said. I read that what they talked about, but Israel was unprovoked and Hamas attacked Israel. So Israel has every right to go ahead and retaliate because that's exactly what Hamas wanted. They wanted a war and they're going to get one. And there might be no Hamas left when this war is done. There will be an Israel that's left when this war is done because we know that Israel is the truth and we know that we are going to side with Israel till the day we go home. So Israel, more power to you. Our thoughts, our prayers are with the people of Israel, and we stand with Israel, and Americans will always stand with Israel. It doesn't matter what the young generation wants to do. It's not up to you. It is what history and truth is, and it says to stand with Israel, and so we're going to stand with Israel. I'm Tisha Powell. Check out the Tag products today. They're from Sephora. They are nice. They are gorgeous. This weekend I was at Sephora and I saw so many people shopping there. And I think, what a way to have this. On our YouTube channel, you see the view products. Click on that. And there you have those beautiful Sephora projects. They're nice. They're gorgeous. They are lovely. Now you can shop and watch your favorite YouTube channel at the same time. And go ahead and hit the free like and the free subscribe button. That's right. Once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we'll be giving out free cash gifts, cash prizes. Go ahead and comment on ideas of what cash prizes you would like for us to do on our giveaway segments. But we are getting ready to do our giveaway segments and they are going to involve cash prizes. So go ahead and subscribe. We will be bringing you the latest breaking business news and the latest world news. What's going on in Israel and Hamas is affecting everybody on earth. And we have to bring this news to you because there is a war now between Israel and Hamas, and it's going to affect the inflation. Things are